Adrian, when you're teaching in class, you often give examples of the Asian countries or South American countries. And I personally prefer learning from those contexts because they are as difficult as our contexts. Of course, the easy thing would be to say, let's learn from Ireland, for example. But that's not appropriate because it's so removed from our context. Could you give us an example of countries that are similar to ours and how they have thought of creating conducive conditions to attract investment, and so that possibly these then become spaces that our competition regulators, our competition policymakers could look to say, what are the key learning points? Could you give us some examples of those?
That's a lovely question, Morris. I'll give two examples. I've got recent classmates in the room, so they can probably give you the answer that appears in an exam from last weekend. Two really good examples. The one is Chile, and the other is Philippines. And why I think that they are particularly good examples is they have relatively low industrial complexity or comparable industrial complexity to us. They both happen to have economic legacies that are similar to South Africa, high levels of concentration, low levels of competition. And in both instances, they have formulated very progressive regulatory environments. And what the progressive regulator is all about is, how do we do this together? That we can't do this without you, but you don't get to come and make the rules. So how do we do this together? And if we take both of those instances, I think what they are after is where I started by venturing that competition is healthy. Because you want the, and James, I'm fascinated to see the results of your granular industrial outcomes that are more competitive industries in South Africa, fostering the types of outcomes that we, are espousing at this 30,000 feet thing. So competition is healthy because it's going to be pro-growth, pro-innovation, pro-employment, pro-formulation of SMMEs, etc., etc. And in both of those instances, that is exactly what we have seen transpire in Philippines and Chile. It's exactly what we've seen transpire.